Red Association is working with you to ensure a vibrant horse racing community. Shared stories call for a united voice. That's COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. So whether you're first, last, or somewhere in between, we've got your back. With insurance, benefits, free lifetime memberships, and more. COSA. Follow our stories on social and check out the process at cosaonline.com.
Love horse racing? HPIBet.com is Canada's leader in online horse betting. Access thousands of live races from hundreds of tracks worldwide instantly. Enjoy the most advanced betting tools like AI Smart Picks and exclusive cashback rewards you won't get anywhere else. Join today and get up to $100 in free bets. Get the ultimate horse betting experience with HPIBet.com.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario's Half-Mile Harness Racing action. On tap tonight, 10 races over a fast track. A little cool this evening, -7 Celsius, 20 Fahrenheit. The flags are almost at a standstill. Again, fast and dry conditions for our 10 race card this evening. Changes are coming right up. Not a whole lot for changes tonight. Stand by. Race number 1 of 10 then, starting up the pick 5 play. Number 3, King Kathy, switching to a blind bridle. Blind bridle goes on 3 in the opener. Race number 2, starting up the early pick 4. Number 3, Silver Clay Special. Blinkers going on. Blinkers for the 3, Silver Clay Special. Make it Pelling Pacifier. My bad on that, folks. A Pelling Pacifier for 3, Silver Clay Special in race 2. Go back to race 2, folks. Race 2, there is a scratch in there as well. Just missed it for a graphic there. In race 2, the 4, Wine Delight, is a scratch. So take note of that. A key scratch. Race 2, the 4, Wine Delight, is out. The third race, no changes. Over into race number 4. Scratch the 7, Keystone Taz. The 9 does not move in. Race 5. It's the Classic Rock feature race. Classic Rock on track with us this evening at top of the fair in the 5th race. Number 1, McMuffin, switching up to blinkers and a shoeing change in behind, aluminum to steel. Scratch the 2, Greystone B. Scratch the 8, Barely Buzzed. Reduced field of 6 now for race 5, the Jack or Classic Rock feature race. Over to race number 6, opening leg of a late pick 5. There are no changes. And the 7th race is clear. 8th race, race 8 driver for the 4, Quiet Assurances, make it Paul McKenzie. Side rolls going on the 5, I'm Outrageous 2. 9th race trotters, clear. And 10th and final. Full field of 8 on the pace, driver change for 4, MVP Kamala. It'll be Nick Stewart now. Nick Stewart listed for the 4, MVP Kamala in race number 10. Short break right now, very short break. We'll come back with some pick 5 ticket ideas. The pick 5 starting up race 1.
There are options when it comes to owning a standardbred racehorse. You can own the entire horse, or you can share the horse with a few partners, or you can share with a lot of partners in a fractional ownership stable. Whatever option you choose, you'll find the experience of owning a racehorse connects people to horses and to one another in truly remarkable and sometimes unexpected ways. To learn more about standardbred racehorse ownership in Ontario, reach out to connect with someone who can help you get started on your journey.
Hey, good evening once again, everyone. Sugar Doyle with you from the Eye in the London Sky, getting set to start up 10 races. A beauty of an evening here in the Forest City of Ontario. It's been blue skies and sunny all through the day. Fast and dry conditions. A little cooler tonight, -7 Celsius on the eve of a big night for Canadian harness racing, the O'Brien Awards, taking place tomorrow evening, 36th annual edition. Ken Middleton, Greg Blanchard, emceeing duties, and we're all looking forward to the O'Brien Awards night tomorrow evening down around Mississauga. So best of luck to all on a big night tomorrow night, celebrating Canada's best through 2024 in harness racing. We've got Classic Rock with us on track tonight at the top of the fair. Those of you at top of the fair this evening, hit up your servers for a ballot to compete in some on-track gaming with Classic Rock. They have joined us on track tonight, top of the fair. There'll be a couple of gaming items to take note of through tonight's race card. Again, hit up your server for a ballot to play along with Classic Rock, who have joined us this evening. Happy to have them with us on track at top of the fair this evening. Pick 5 play, starting things up, race 1. Let's get a look at some ticket ideas then. It's the $5,000 guaranteed pool. I've gone 3 deep the opening leg with a 1-2-6. We're 3 deep in the second. We're going to single up the 5, Lucas, in the third, though I did catch a very nice warm-up for number 3, Muscles Forever. Might be another one to consider in that third race. I'm going to stay on my single, Lucas, because he's been a sharp winner of his last 2 from the rail advantage. A little tougher for him tonight at a post 5. And again, I did catch the warm-up for 3, Muscles Forever. Might want to put a circle around that one in the third. 4 deep in the fourth. On the end of it, the pick 5 play, the 5, Abigail and 7, Eckert Alley. Key scratch in there. The 8, Barely Buzzed, came out. Melissa Keith, her best go on this early pick 5. These ticket ideas brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. Melissa going 3 deep in the first couple of legs. Over into race number 3. She's on the 2, Steel Reserve, the 5, Lucas. 2 deep, races 4 and 5 on the end of this pick 5 play. $5,000 guaranteed pool. Best of luck to all racing and playing along with us this evening, again on the eve of the annual O'Brien Awards. We'll see them on Post Parade. Pacers for race number 1 on track shortly. There it is, folks. Fantastic Friday, top of the fair. We'll feature Deal or No Deal. Jane Rubino's Minute to Win It as well. Fill out a ballot at the top of the fair. Those ballots are available from your server or the reception desk. Get your ballots in prior to race number 2. Here we go on Post Parade for race number 1 of 10. It's Fillies and Mares, $8,000 claiming tags. You're looking at 1 Soundbite Hanover going out for owner-trainer Cassidy Schneider. Garrett Rooney staying on for the drive. Velocity Impetuous Post 2, Paul McKenzie. Driving for Jason Libby, Tim Flynn, Jason Trains. A Blind Bridle for 3, Keen Cathy tonight racing for Braden Ribeling. Trainers Dwayne Spitzig, Scott Ray goes on. Scottish Cheddar 4, Rob Doyle trading and driving for owner-breeder Dan Mead. Then Credit Kauai at a post 5. It's Larry Lane owning, Pat Bissett training, Lauren House. Post 6 for Shady Memories, Nick Stewart on board for Triple S Equine. The trainer's Ryan Stewart. Outside chance for 7, Black Creek Rosebud. The owners are Haskell, Glenville, Cocahoon, and Rathwell. Chris Haskell trains, Sam Fillion listed. Trailing out, Blossom on the Beach. This one for owner, trainer Cameron McQueen. Daryl Thiessen might have had a choice in here. Goes to the trailing spot, the 8, Blossom on the Beach here in race number 1 of 10. Exactor, Try, Super, a daily double, and it's the very popular Pick 5 play. Starting things up, the Pick 5 play, you're looking for the winners from races 1 through 5. Best of luck. Alrighty, here's a look at 2, Velocity Impetuous. Gutsy second best effort in her latest over London. She was battling first up for a ways. Just missing to Shady Memories, who she will face in here. Shady Memories, post 6. I like this inside post for Velocity Impetuous. Speed to work with. I could see her sitting first or second in the early going. Paul McKenzie with a pretty good-looking lineup. This evening's race card. It's the pick 5 play. $5,000 guaranteed pool, well up and over that already. Final call for wagers here on race number 1. Fast and dry for 10 races in London. Just like that, the 2-minute warning goes up. Again, it's your last call for wagers. Last call to get in on the pick 5 play. Number 1, Soundbite Hanover. Rail advantage to work with for this speed threat. She's been on the lead in 3 of her last 5 lines. Cassidy Schneider conditions. Garrett Rooney staying on to drive. Just a little bit short in the late going last time out after trying to go all the way. Again, it's a rail to work with. Wide open here. No clear-cut favorite. We've got 3 of them holding around 3-1. And some price players here as well. A wide open 8-horse field on the pace starting up the early pick 5. Just about a minute left. Nick Stewart, another driver with a fine-looking lineup this evening in London. He'll drive 6 Shady Memories in the opener. She's been first or second in each of her last 3, a pair of wins with the deuce in between starts. Shady Memories, tougher post to work with. Does her best work in the late going. A 6-1 price play. I could get behind this one in the opening leg of the pick 5 play for those kind of odds. 6-1 for 6 Shady Memories, coming off a pair of wins in her last 3 outings over London. The starter has called for the horses to line up. Alrighty, race number 1 of 10 at the Raceway at Western Fair District. Gate is moving, still time. Just a heads up, if you're with us on track at the top of the fair this evening, make sure to get your ballots in to play along with Classic Rock. Their team has joined us tonight at the top of the fair. Those games with Classic Rock will take place after races 4 and 7 tonight. Again, you'll want to have a ballot. Get it at the reception desk or ask your server and get your ballot in. Prior to race number 2, they'll be drawing names to play along with Classic Rock following race number 2 on the night. So here we go. Claiming mares on the pace, picking up speed. Here they come. They're off in the center. Scottish Cheddar was trying, though along the inside, Soundbite Hanover had the best getaway. Plugged in from the trailing spot. Blossom on the Beach at 11-1 is going to work out a 2-hole ride for Thiessen, ducking and tucking in for third. Velocity Impetuous. Then it's Scottish Cheddar in fourth. 5th best away for Credit Kauai. Gapping slightly, a gap of 4 already to Keen Cathy. Not so keen in the early going, traveling 6th and a dozen off the lead. Next to last was Shady Memories. Black Creek Rosebud sees them all. They are getting well strung out, following up a hot quarter for these. 28-4, Soundbite Hanover on the march here. The lead is 3 full lengths at 3/8 completion, all alone, traveling second at 11-1. Blossom on the Beach. Velocity Impetuous trying to get closer at a third, and actually she is closer, and now she's thinking about it. Velocity Impetuous getting underway for Mackenzie. That's a toe up for Scottish Cheddar. With this front flight in 5th, now to save ground will be Credit Kauai. Still gapped off in 6th was Keen Cathy. Nothing yet from Shady Memories nor Black Creek Rosebud. 59 flat was the halftime. Soundbite Hanover brings them onto the backside. Final time. Pocket pulling now. Blossom on the Beach. trying to get those red blinkers near the front end. Up and by 3/4 they travel. Soundbite Hanover still the one. Outside in second travels Blossom on the Beach at 24-1. Credit Kauai is sitting a chilly third. 3 deep on the outside. Out of the backfield travels Keen Cathy. Velocity Impetuous is in between mares, and 8th left to go. And this is Soundbite Hanover turning them in. Blossom on the Beach. Now Credit Kauai asked to pick it up and trying to split horses. Scottish Cheddar. Wild 4 across finish here in the opener. Soundbite Hanover, Scottish Cheddar, Blossom on the Beach. A photo finish to decide race number 1 of 10, 202. This one got kind of close. 4 across finish. Soundbite Hanover was trying to get paid, though it appears Blossom on the Beach came out on top in that win photo. Blossom on the Beach at 11-1. The race 1 upset, the choice for Thiessen getting there. Over the 1 Soundbite Hanover, then it was 4 Scottish Cheddar and 5 Credit Kauai. So some prices in play here for the Exactor Try and Superfecta. All right, race number 1. It was appearing to be wide open on paper, and it was when they went away at post time. At a couple of them, co-favorite at 5-2. So Blossom on the Beach plugged in from the back tier spot for that 2-hole ride, upsetting here at 11-1. She's the 9-year-old daughter of Sunshine Beach, out of Katie's Jet by Jeremy's Jet, bred by Tara Hill stud of Port Perry, Cameron McQueen of London. The winning owner or trainer, Daryl Thiessen, on board for this victory. Gutsy winning effort here from the pocket. Blossom on the Beach has won her 32nd career win. She was a 16 time winner last season. Well, tonight she picks up her first victory of 2025. Congratulations, a winner in 202. The photo finish, starting things up in race number 1. It's official. And the prices are posted, $24.90 on the nose for Blossom on the Beach. Exactor coming back at $116.70. The Dollar Try, $160.90. Superfecta for $1, $1,077.70. 20-cent Superfecta coming back at $215.54. So some nice prices to start things up on this Friday evening in London. Race 2 up and coming, still on the pace for it. Scratch the 4, Wine Delight. Number 9 will not be moving in. Number 3, Silver Clay Special. This full sister to Punches and Bunches. Set to make her 2025 debut. She will switch things up. It's a Pelling Pacifier going on now. The bridle change to a Pelling Pacifier for 3. Silver Clay Special. Again, she's the full sister to Punches and Bunches. We'll see her from post 3 up next. Exactor Try Super, the early pick 4. One more time. It's time to get those ballots in to play along with Classic Rock this evening. They'll have some gaming featured at the top of the fair tonight following races 4 and 7. We thank Classic Rock and their team for joining us on track this evening. Again, their gaming coming up following races 4 and 7. You can get your ballot to play along from your server or head to the reception desk at top of the fair. Here's that rundown for the opener. Soundbite Hanover was 2nd. Velocity Impetuous 8. Keen Cathy 7. Scottish Cheddar 3rd. Credit Kauai was 4th. Shady Memories 5th. A Black Creek Rosebud 6th. Blossom on the Beach for the 11-1 upset. From the top, 2, 8, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Race 2 next. 6 minutes to post time. Pick 4 ticket ideas will come. There was that close finish. Race number 1 going to Blossom on the Beach. Daryl Thiessen up in time. Had those red blinkers in front to score the 11-1 upset. Starting up the pick 5 play. Got a pick 4 beginning race number 2 if you missed on Blossom on the Beach. Race number 1, the early pick 4, starting up next in the second 5 minutes away. And again, happy to have Classic Rock with us on track tonight. They're with us at the top of the fair, and if you happen to be with us for the dining experience, make sure to get your ballot from your server or head to reception to get a ballot for a chance to play and win with the Classic Rock team. Again, they have joined us on track tonight. They'll feature Deal or No Deal, as well as J.N. Rubino's Minute to Win It. Those contests taking place following races 4 and 7 this evening. Top of the fair only. And again, get your ballots in as soon as you can now. Not a whole lot of time left. Again, get your ballot from your server or reception. Your chance to play and win with the team from Classic Rock. Happy to have them with us. Their feature race tonight in the 5th. Those gaming opportunities with Classic Rock follow up races 4 and 7 tonight, top of the fair. The early pick 4 set to start up here in race number 2 of 10. Winners from races 2 through 5 for your chance to cash in on the early pick 4. We're 3 deep the opening leg. Pacers for race number 2. We're using 3 Silver Clay Special. Again, she's a full sister to Punches and Bunches, set to make her 2025 debut. The Connections switching things up to a Pelling Pacifier Bridal this evening. Also including 6 Miss Me Later, the 8 Better Rock and Roll here. Could be the hunch play of the night, right? With Classic Rock joining us tonight on track, top of the fair, Better Rock and Roll. Leaving from the trailing spot 8. Again, that could be the hunch play of the night with Classic Rock joining us. The 8 Better Rock and Roll appears to be a must play here in race 2. The third race, we have singled up the 5 Lucas. But, caught the warm-up for number 3, Muscles Forever, and that 8-year-old son of Muscle Mass was looking very keen on his warm-up this evening, so it might be another one to include in that third race. I know I stuck with the 5, Lucas, on the broadcast ticket idea. Caught the late warm-up for 3, Muscles Forever. Looked pretty sharp there. One to consider maybe to add in there in the third race this evening. The fourth race, we're 4 deep in there using Machaco, the Lone Ranger, the Dog in the Fight, as well as Mo Better on the class drop. And rounding things out, final leg of the pick 4, we're using 5 Abby Gale, the 7 Eckert Alley. There was a key scratch in there, a couple of key scratches. The 2 Greystone Bee and the 8 Barely Buzzed came out of race number 5. Again, this is a $5,000 guaranteed pool. Melissa Keith now with her ticket idea. These multi-leg ticket ideas brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. Second race for Melissa. She's got you going live into leg 2 of the pick 5. She was using 8. Blossom on the Beach scoring at 11-1 in the opener. So here's her threesome for race number 2. Trying Calling Stella, the rail horse, then Silver Clay Special, her season debut, and also the 6 Miss Me Later, 136 for Melissa, race 2. The third race, she's on the 2 Steel Reserve, the 5 Lucas. Then she's using the Lone Ranger and the Dog in the Fight in race 4, the 4 and 5. Fifth race, final leg of the early pick 4. Melissa using 4, Kelly's Kira, and 7, Eckert Alley. It's like that for myself and Melissa. The early pick 4 starting up here in race number 2, another $5,000 guaranteed pool to chase after here. We'll see them on Post Parade here shortly. One more time, if you're with us at the top of the fair this evening, Classic Rock is with us on track, featuring a couple of gaming opportunities following races 4 and 7 this evening. Ballots are available with your server and at reception. If you're at top of the fair only tonight, your chance to play and win with Classic Rock. Here we go. We've got the Pacers on track now, post parading for race number 2 of 10. These are fillies and mares, $20,000 claiming tags that are non-winners, $12,000 life. You're looking at 1, Calling Stella. Travis Henry on board for Maryland, and Steve Gallard with Steve training. Post 2, Psycho Itch. It's Rob Doyle on board for the owners. Jim Napper, Steve Gerard, Catherine Gaudreau trains. Owner, trainer, and breeder Doug Schweitzer sending out 3. Silver Clay Special, her season debut. The Pelling Pacifier going on. Garrett Rooney is driving. 4 was scratched. Number 5, it's Red Trans Am. Samuel Filion driving for owner Rebecca Williamson. Brett Lester conditions. Ross Batten, Murray Taylor share ownership on 6. Miss Me Later with Ross training. Alfie Carroll stays on. Outside chance for 7. Blueberry Crush. It's Brad Wilson owning. Andy Moore trains and drives. And then a trailing spot for number 8, Better Rock and Roll. Going out for Robin Cassidy, John Marshall, Bud Sinclair trains. Daryl Thiessen trying for the early daily double this evening. So a couple of things working its way, working its magic possibly for the 8, Better Rock and Roll. Hunch play of the night with Classic Rock on track, and Daryl Thiessen already in the winner's circle. From post 8 back in race number 1, he gets a shot aboard the 8, Better Rock and Roll here in race number 2. Here we are looking at number 6, Miss Me Later. Flew under the radar big time in her latest. She circled them last time out here in London at 47-1. That's right, it was just shy of $100 on a win ticket coming back on Miss Me Later in her latest as she circled them on the wide side. She's a pick 4 possibility This time around, the price is right. 9-2. Alfie Carroll stays on the 6. Miss Me Later. All right, Daryl Thiessen worked his magic back in race number 1 to get the upset with 8 Blossom on the Beach. Tough spot to win from, that trailing spot 8 in London, but Daryl was comfortable with it in race number 1, plugged in for a 2-hole ride, and here he is again for a trailing spot. The hunch play possibility of the night with Classic Rock joining us at top of the fair. This is Better Rock and Roll. 5-year-old daughter, Better's Delight, racing for trainer Bud Sinclair. Daryl Thiessen tries to come right back in here. Price is right at 7-1. Less than 2 minutes. Wagering time on this early pick 4. And here was 3, Silver Clay Special. Again, goes out for owner, trainer, and breeder Doug Schweitzer. She being a full sister to Punches and Bunches, who certainly knows his way to the winner's circle here at the Raceway. A 3-2 favorite in her season debut. She's a second-best finisher in her qualifier here on January 23rd. Now she's back to the races with a Pelling Pacifier on her this evening. Less than a minute to play this pick 4. Number 2, Psycho Itch, been a pretty good check getter here at the Raceway. Lots of runner-up finishes throughout the program line. 6 runner-up finishes in 2024. Many of those second-best finishes right here in London. Psycho Itch. And Rob Doyle, 6-1 price player, seconds away from our second. The starter calls for the horses. Final call to get in on the Classic Rock draws. Top of the fair, your final chance. Get your ballot from your server, from reception. Get your ballot in to play along with Classic Rock tonight. Deal or No Deal, Minute to Win It, featured after races 4 and 7 this evening. Race 2 of 10, London, gates moving. Reduced field of 7 here in the second race. On the rail, calling Stella. Then it's Psycho Itch, Silver Clay Special, Red Trans Am, Miss Me Later, Blueberry Crush for 6 on gate, 1 late being Better Rock and Roll. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Race 2, Pacers, pickup speed, here they come. And away they go. Silver Clay Special is leaving, though along the inside, Psycho Itch and Doyle are going to get the best getaway here. Psycho Itch came on to grab the earliest control. 2-hole ride for Silver Clay Special. Sliding into third. As they bend through that opening turn, that was Red Trans Am with them in fourth, calling Stella. All alone, going along fifth. A Better Rock and Roll, slightly gapped in sixth. Now catching up to them was Miss Me Later. The earliest trailer being a Blueberry Crush. So single file up and by this quarter mile. Very soft for this group. 31-2. Unstressed, unchallenged at 4-1. Psycho Itch showing the way. Silver Clay Special closing up as the even money favorite. She's on hold in second. Red Trans Am looks at it from third. Calling Stella fourth. Fifth best for Better Rock and Roll, who's considering an option to move to the outside. Next to last was Miss Me Later. The trailer continuing to be Blueberry Crush. 1/2 gone. 1 to go for pace setter Psycho Itch. She was at the half and 3-1. Psycho Itch driving on. Silver Clay Special holding down the pocket. Uncovered, moving up now third into second. This is going to be Calling Stella. Coming up against it with Psycho Itch. A toe up for Better Rock and Roll in fourth. Bear Reed fifth now as they roll up to three quarters. Red Trans Am up on the wide side. Miss Me Later will try to swoop them again this week. 134 flat for three quarters. They're bunching up into this last turn. Psycho Itch still there. Calling Stella way up on the outside. Miss Me Later keeps on coming. And in behind the wall, Better Rock and Roll. No room for an all dressed up with nowhere to go. Silver Clay Special through the stretch to the mile. Calling Stella on the outside. Better Rock and Roll. Psycho Itch. Calling Stella at 6-1. 5 across for the play spot, 204 and 4. Gutsy winning effort there tonight for Calling Stella. Just wouldn't give up. She wouldn't give in. Travis Henry has her home and cooled here. It's another price player in the multi-legs. This is one Calling Stella at 6-1. Winning over 2 Psycho Itch. Then it was 6 Miss Me Later and 5 Red Trans Am. 1, 2, 6, and 5. Unofficial. So number 1, Calling Stella, one of the longer shots on the morning line. It's another upset winner in her multi-leg wagers. Calling Stella. 4-year-old daughter of He's Watching and of Call Me Yours by Your Nemesis. Owned and bred by Steve and Marilyn Gallard. Steve trains. Travis Henry was on for this mare's second career win. That's 2 victories in her last 3 over London. Calling Stella with the big first up victory this evening. A winner 2, 4, and 4. Congratulations. It's official. Prices posted. $14.10 for Calling Stella. The early daily double with price players, $287.20. Exactor in the second worth $43.50. Dollar try, $111.05. The super for $1, $432.15. 20-cent superfecta payout. Coming back at 86.43, and again a solid double. 11-1 Blossom on the Beach onto 6-1 Calling Stella. Came back at over $200. Third race trotting event is next. Likely to open up as a favorite, number 5 Lucas, who's got 2 in a row, though it's a tougher post to overcome. For that one this evening, he's had the rail in each of his last 3. Now it's an outside post 5. The upcoming third race featuring $9,500 claiming trotters. Exactor try. It's a pick 3 opportunity. Coming up next in the third. Good luck. Race 2, the official rundown. Another price player showing up, and another that was included for Melissa Keith. Multi-leg wagers here. She is live and going forward on her pick 5 play. Calling Stella shows up there at 6-1. Psycho Itch was second. Silver Clay Special 6-4 was scratched. A Red Trans Am fourth. Miss Me Later third. Blueberry Crush seventh. A Better Rock and Roll finishing fifth. From the top, a 1-2-6 scratch 4-3-7-5. Trotters for race number 3 are next. Again, Exacta Tri Super, a pick 3 play. So that was a gutsy winning effort, Calling Stella. Again, one of the longer shots in the morning line, and likely leaving very little in play for the pick 5. We had 5 of them across for that play spot. Number 2, the pace setter. Number 2, Psycho Witch, was holding on over 6, Miss Me Later, who tried to swoop them again this week. Again, we'll get a look at the live money still in play for these early multi-legs soon. Best of luck. If you're still going forward, best of luck if you played along with the Melissa Keith ticket ID. Is brought to you by Abode Home Comfort tonight. All right, folks, we mentioned the live money would likely take a sharp drop following another upset victory in race 2, and this is what we have left. Only $38 from the 10,811 pool on the pick 5 following wins by Blossom on the Beach 11-1, and then Calling Stella 6-1. Let's update the pick 4 live money as well. The pick 4 pool containing $8,630, just $736 in play. Best of luck if you're moving on our early multi-legs here at the Raceway. Getting a look at now at the Trotters on Parade. It's race number 3 of 10 featuring $9,500 claiming Trotters. Exacta Tri Super. It's a pick 3, number 1, Gone Mad Again. It's owned by Shirley Symes. Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. Mitch Tierney trains. Natasha Day on board. Coming out next is number 2, Steel Reserve, the veteran 13-year-old son of Credit Winner, racing for Paul McKenzie and David Sheehan. Paul does the training and driving. Muscles Forever 3. It's Nick Stewart driving for Michael Stamp, Janet Larcombe. Michael trains. Betty McKinnon, the owner breeder of 4. Kilt Martin Dreamer. Rob Doyle on board for the trainer Ashley Duford. And then 5, Lucas. We'll see him next. The 6 is Oki Healy. This mare racing for Charlene Waters. Trainers Cassidy Schneider, Garrett Rooney on board the 6. To complete this field will be the 5, Lucas. Lucas racing for owner-trainer Francis Guillemette. Austin Sorey will be driving 5, Lucas, who will be trying to make it 3 in a row over London. Lucas stepping out on track here now. Even money currently for the 5, Lucas. Again, tries to make it 3 in a row over London. A tougher post to overcome. Post 5 versus the 3 rail advantages he's had in his last 3 outings here. All right, our first contestant to play along with Classic Rock this evening, top of the fair, Evan Gillies. Evan Gillies, you're at top of the fair. We'll need you to report to the South End Bar prior to race number 4 to play along with Jay and Rubino's Minute to Win It. Classic Rock with us on track tonight, top of the fair. Our first contestant to play along with Jay and Rubino's Minute to Win It, Evan Gillies. All you have to do, Evan, is report to the South End Bar at the top of the fair prior to race number 4. Good luck. Here's a look at 5, Lucas. Kind of full of himself here, right? Confidence level is riding high following 2 straight victories over London, both gate to wire wins. Austin Sorey staying on to drive for Francis Guillemette. This is Lucas, an odds-on favorite. Yet to see a favorite win tonight in London. Getting a look at the classy veteran, Steel Reserve, a 13-year-old son of Credit Winner here. Loves to ride along up close. He's a great check getter. Had a solid season through 2024. His season's mark came in London last year, 2 minutes 4/5. Again, a solid season at the races, and he's off to a pretty good start in 2025 as well. He's been first and second in each of his last 2. Steel Reserve inside post here, and the price is right, 5 to 1. Just over a minute. Number 1, Gone Mad Again, taking 2 to 1 action. A much improved post for this son of Noble Venture. Natasha Day stays on for Mitch Tierney and Shirley Symes of Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. Again, this is a much improved post. Had a trailing spot in 2 of his last 3. There's a 6-hole in between. Tonight it's a rail advantage. Gone Mad Again. 5 to 2, second choice. Final call for wagering here. Gate is moving. Third race trotters. Up and in behind. They're on the upper turn now. Final call. So we've got Gone Mad Again, Natasha Day. Steel Reserve, Paul McKenzie. Muscles Forever, Nick Stewart. Kilmartin Dreamer, Rob Doyle. Lucas, Austin Sorey, Oki Healy, Garrett Rooney. Those are your 6 into the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. They're up. Muscles Forever trying to muscle his way to the top. Outside traveling second, Lucas. Away in third, Gone Mad Again. So it's marching orders this evening for Muscles Forever, Nick Stewart at 5-1. Your value playing leader here to Lucas, who got deposited into second. Away in third, Gone Mad Again, a gap of 2 or 3 to the veteran Steel Reserve on hold in the 5th spot. Up by the quarter mile was Kilmartin Dreamer. The early trailer was Oki Healy. 29-2. That's quick on a cool evening in London for Muscles Forever. Muscles Forever shows the way right there in the pocket. Travels a 3-5 favorite in Lucas. Gone Mad Again is on hold in third. Steel Reserve considers a move there at a 4th. 5th best still for Kilmartin Dreamer, coming ahead of Oki Healy. No movement yet. Single file through the half mile. 101-2. 32 flat was the second quarter breather for this leader. Muscles Forever. Lucas could be bravening up here in second, and he's likely thinking about it with 3/8 left to go now. Muscles Forever chased up onto the backside. Lucas is peeking to the outside in second. Gone Mad Again looks at it from third. Still in fourth, Steel Reserve gets reminders. Up and by 3/4 they go. Along the inside, Muscles Forever will try to give the cold horse shoulder to the favorite Lucas. These two together into the final turn. Gone Mad Again could be poised here for Day. In third, Steel Reserve holding down fourth. It's an 8 left to go. This is Muscles Forever. Come off a pretty nice warm-up this evening in London. Turning them all back here. Muscles Forever is still the one, and at 5-1, another mild upset winner here. Muscles Forever on top. Gone Mad Again was second. Lucas third. Steel Reserve fourth, and 203 and 4. Number 3, Muscles Forever. Muscles Forever, mild upset winner here at 5-1. Winning over 1, Gone Mad Again. The 5, Lucas third. Number 2, Steel Reserve 4. 3-1, 5-2. Now I know I singled up the 5, Lucas, throughout the multi-leg wagers, but I did post earlier this evening on the X/Twitter feed. Friend of the show was asking about my best bet. I mentioned you might want to consider number 3, Muscles Forever, after I caught the decent-looking warm-up. Muscles Forever goes all the way here at 5-1. Here's the 3, Muscles Forever, coming back. An 8-year-old son of Muscle Mass out of Serenity Girl by Cadabra. Owned by Michael Stamp, Janet Larcombe, Michael Training, Nick Stewart. Had this one on top all the way to score his 15th career win. First of 2025. As the son of Muscle Mass nears $100,000 in career earnings. Muscles Forever turns them all the way here in race number 3. A winner in 203 and 4. Congratulations. $13 even for Muscles Forever. Exactor $30.80. Dollar try $47.30. The super for a buck $109.45. The 20 center was $21.89. Another price player showing up for the multi-leg wagers here. Fourth up and coming, number 7, Keystone Taz came out. The 9 will not be moving in. 6 on gate plus a trailer for the upcoming fourth as we go back on the pace for an exactor, try, super, and daily double. Good luck. Here's the official rundown for this evening's third race. Gone Mad Again was second. Steel Reserve fourth. Muscles Forever, a race winner. Kilmartin Dreamer fifth. Lucas was third. Okie Healy finishing sixth from the top. 2-4-1, 5, 3, and 6. 2 minutes away from the upcoming fourth. We'll go back on the pace for our next few dashes. Beyond the pace, right up until race number 9. Ninth race will be our next and final trotting event on this Friday night. Here's a place photo from the fourth race. Gone Mad Again up, just getting up over Lucas. Awaiting live money updates for the multi-leg wagers. Expecting another sharp drop here for both the pick 5 and pick 4. Live money totals. Okay, shout out for our cappers this evening. Melissa Keith goes to the 4 here, the Lone Ranger in the 4th. Lucarella, Gislain Piquet, they go to the 5, the Dog in the Fight. Nathan Bain, myself, were on the rail horse. Machaco showed up last time out as the favorite. Live money updates, we mentioned, likely another sharp drop to come. Here's what it is, folks, just $1. That's right, $1 only, live and in play from that $10,000 plus pick 5 pool, and there's 2 legs left to go. So really, really good shot, I would say, at a late pick 5 carryover for this evening. Might want to take a long look at that late pick 5 in London tonight, beginning in race number 6. A very good possibility of a carryover, which is $1 live and in play. So either a dollar ticket or 5 20-centers are out there still going forward from an almost $11,000 pool. Get studying up that late pick 5 in London, starting up race number 6. We'll update the pick 4 money as well. The pick 4 pool now only containing $52. This from a pool of 8,630, and there's still, again, 2 legs left to go on the pick 4 play. If you can happen to hit either one of these multi-leg wagers, you're going to get paid. We'll see them on Post Parade for race number 4 very soon. The 4, the Lone Ranger, top selection here for Melissa Keith. He was sharper last week after riding along up close. Worth a long look in here. Part of the Racing Bits menu this evening at the Raceway. You can find all these racing bits on race days. Visit our website, theRaceWayWFD.com, and go to our race day page where you'll find the racing bits, the free program, selections, live feed, and a whole lot more. Here comes your field of Pacers for race number 4. Fourth race, Pacers, $8,000 claiming tags, led by the 1, Machaco. This one for Mary Harris. Trainers Darren Rayner. Travis Henry stays on. Post 2 for Crazely. It's Rick Wade, Linda Grummet sharing ownership with Rick Training, Sam Fillion. As for Andy, along with Mauricia Miller, share the ownership on 3 Stars Treasure. Garrett Rooney back on tonight for trainer Mauricia Miller. Number 4, the Lone Ranger, going out for owners, breeders, Don and Heather McGregor, Peter Core Training, Scott Ray staying on board. Then 5, the Dog in the Fight. Going out for Stefan Fortin of Quebec. It's Francis Guillemette Training. Austin Sori driving this 5. This is the Dog in the Fight. Post 6 for Mo Better. Class dipping here for owners Jeff, Chase, and Keith Graham. Jeff the trainer, Chase the caretaker. The driver is Daryl Thiessen. 7 was scratched. Trailing spot for 8, Deb's New Man. Dylan Jackson of London, she's the owner-trainer. Paul McKenzie in the sulky. So a field of 7 for the 4th race, Exactor Try Super, and a daily double. Number 1, Machaco. I got pretty high on this one prior to his latest. You can see the no contest race before that where he was sitting 2. You wouldn't see it in the program line, but I remember what I saw that night. for the no contest race. This horse was grabbing right on in a 2-hole. So the race got called off, so we come back just as sharp to win the latest as a favorite. Surprisingly a favorite last time out. Gets a rail to work with. Kind of sharp here. Out of the parade as well. This is Machaco looking for that 3rd career win. Trained by Darren Rayner. Gets Travis Henry staying on. Number 4, the Lone Ranger. I've got pegged as a player. If he could show that gate speed that he did last time out. He left from post 6, found a big 2-hole ride in the early going. He was better last time out. He could be one to consider with this group. 9-1 currently the choice for Scott Ray in this one. Post 4, the Lone Ranger. Two-minute warning now, less than 2. So number 5, the Dog in the Fight, opened as the heavy favorite here. Went out first time for Guillemette in the latest. Second best effort. Was grinding away first up throughout the final half. 3-5 tonight for the Dog in the Fight. Does not appear to be a whole lot of gate speed to work with here, but who knows? Austin Sorey does enjoy sending them here in London. He might be able to find that early speed for the Dog in the Fight. Post 5, 3-5 favorite on a night that we have yet to see a favorite show up in the winner's circle. Less than a minute. How about the class dropper, Mo Better? He could have the class edge on them, though he has missed a month of racing action. 10-1. Double-digit odds here for Mo Better and Thiessen. The starter has called them in. Gate is moving for race number 4. So there is still a bit of live money, just a bit, just $1. Live and in play for the early pick 5 pool, just shy of $11,000. Best of luck going forward. 2 legs left to go, just $1. Either a dollar ticket or maybe it's 5 20-centers. Still in play. For the pick 5, Machaco's on the rail, then Crazily, Stars Treasure, the Lone Ranger, the Dog in the Fight, Mo Better, trailing out Deb's New Man. Who do you like? 4th race Pacers picking up speed. Here they come. They're off. Stars Treasure, the Lone Ranger, the Dog in the Fight. Those 3 together into the opening turn. The Lone Ranger, who was better in his latest, now finds himself on the top end here in London. The Lone Ranger, a long while since this one has seen a front-end mission over London. The Lone Ranger is a 12-year-old son of Up the Credit, and he's in complete control here in the early going at 8-1. Stars Treasure second, the Dog in the Fight at 3-5. Wet on hold here in third. They're kind of diddling and dawdling through that opening quarter. The Pacers got there in 30 seconds flat. The Lone Ranger still heads things up here. Stars Treasure second. Plugs are out and moving out from third. The Dog in the Fight getting underway. That's a toe up for Machaco. Gapping slightly in 5th was Deb's New Man. Coming ahead of Crazily. Mo Better can see them all. It's 1 half gone. 1 to go for long shot leader, the Lone Ranger. He's being chased up. His plugs are out and his gloves are off. Half was clocked in 1:01. The Lone Ranger will be fighting on against this dog in the fight, who's up and at him on the outside. Third and in for Stars Treasure. Fourth and wide, Machaco. They buried fifth, chased up Deb's New Man. Setting it up third over was Crazely. The trailer continuing to be Mo Better. It's the backside, and it's the final time, and it's a half-length lead still for the Lone Ranger. Fighting on against the dog in the fight. He's giving fits to the favorite here at 3/4. 1:30-3. The dog in the fight trying to shove a nose in front of a very stubborn the Lone Ranger. Inside, a locked and blocked third for Stars Treasure. Angling wide, Machaco. Widest of all will be Crazely. For this drive home, the Lone Ranger digging down deep. The dog in the fight could not get to him. Nowhere to go for Stars Treasure. The Lone Ranger clinging to a lead. Can he hold? He does. The Lone Ranger for an 8-1 upset. I think he got there, though right there with him was the favorite, the dog in the fight. Number 4, the Lone Ranger at 8-1, trying to hold off a stubborn the dog in the fight. He wouldn't go away. Win photo goes to 4, the Lone Ranger, for another upset on this Friday night. The dog in the fight was second. Then came Stars Treasure and Deb's New Man. 4, 5, 3, and 8. A top selection winner here from Melissa Keith at a price. 8-1, the Lone Ranger. Here's the Lone Ranger coming back, a 12-year-old son of Up the Credit at a mystical sealster by Modern Art for the owners, breeders, Don and Heather McGregor. Peter Core conditioned, and Scott Ray driven to win. Oh, the Lone Ranger showing up with his A-game here. The veteran goes downtown in London for his 43rd career win, his first of 2025. Winning caretaker Casey out there with the Lone Ranger for another upset on this Friday night in London. Congratulations to the Lone Ranger. He's returning $19.90 on the nose. That exactor worth $53.10. Dollar try $130.85. Super for $1. $1,147.60. 20 center worth $229.52. Race 5 up and coming. Race 5, Pacer, scratch the 2, Greystone B, scratch the 8, Barely Buzzed, reduced field of 6. Take note, in the 5th race, number 1, McMuffin. Switching the blinkers and a shoeing change in behind, aluminum to steel shoes in behind for the 1, McMuffin. Up next, exactor try, the super high-fi play next. We'll give you 10 minutes to think about it. Fourth race went official. The Price players keep on showing up on this Friday evening in London. Machaco was fifth. Craze Lee, 6 stars. Treasure third. The Lone Ranger held on for a victory. The Dog in the Fight was second. Mo Better 7. 7 and Scratch. Deb's New Man fourth. From the top, a 5, 6, 3, 1, 2, 7, Scratch 4. It's the early high five up and coming in race number 5. All right, folks, time now for some J.N. Rubino's Minute to Win It. Classic rock with us on track tonight, sending things up to top of the fair. Take it away.
Thank you, Sugar. It is a Rubino List, Jay, here at the Top of the Fair restaurant tonight. You know, weekday mornings just after 8 o'clock, we play a little game called the Minute to Win It. We've got 10 questions. You've got 60 seconds. Answer them all correct. We give you $1,000 cash. I've got Evan here playing the half minute to win it. Now, Evan, the way it's going to work, you've got 30 seconds on the clock. No peeking. I've got 5 questions. For every question you answer correctly, we're going to hook you up with a $10 betting voucher, okay?
That sounds awesome.
All right, here we go. Let's get the timer started in 3, 2, 1. Evan, Super Bowl on Sunday. Name one of the 2 teams playing.
Kansas City Chiefs.
What city is it being played in?
New Orleans.
Tobey Maguire once starred in a film about this legendary racehorse.
Seabiscuit.
A little help from the audience will allow that. How long is the Western Fair racetrack?
It's half a mile.
And question number 5, what is 9 times 9 plus 9?
90.
Ah, he got it under the buzzer! Evans walked away with $50 to go place some bets here at the Western Fair. Having a blast, Top of the Fair restaurant. Back up to you, Sugar.
Right on. Thank you, Jay. Classic Rock. Jay from Classic Rock with us tonight. He's with us for another go following race number 7 this evening. If you're at Top of the Fair enjoying that is your dining experience, the horses here. Hope you're playing and winning along with the ponies here in London. Getting a look now at the Will Pays. These are Will Pays covering the multi-leg wagers, and there you see it, folks. Some big payouts based on $1 plays for the pick 4, ending in race number 5. I'm not seeing live money in play for the end of the pick 5. We'll have to wait for race 5 to go official to confirm whether or not we'll have the carryover for our late pick 5 in race 6. As it stands right now, I'm not seeing live money in play for our early pick 5. A very good possibility of a carryover for the pick 5 starting at race number 6. So get to work on it. If you're playing along for multi-leg wagering in North America's harness racing atmosphere tonight, it appears we may have a late pick 5 carryover in London, starting up in race 6. Before that, though, we'll get to a high 5 feature here in the 5th. Okay, I am just getting confirmation now from our mutual department. There will be the pick 5 carryover. Indeed, it's been confirmed. There will be a carryover for the late pick 5 tonight, starting up at race number 6. It's just been confirmed from our mutual department. Pick 5 carryover in place for race number 6 tonight. Plenty of time to get a ticket idea together for that. So there was the Lone Ranger triggering the Well, one of four that has triggered the pick 5 carryover this evening in London. The Lone Ranger at 8-1 was taking on that 3-5 favorite all through that final half. Had just enough to hold on, clinging to victory. We'll call that a nose for the Lone Ranger, just over the dog in the fight. Part of the lineup that instigates the pick 5 carryover that will start in race number 6 tonight. This just in from Mutuals as well, folks. We're going to estimate that late pick 5 pool at $50,000. If you're playing harness in North America tonight, you'll want to get in on that late pick 5 carryover in London. Now an estimated $50,000 pick 5 pool. Good luck. In this upcoming fifth race, number 7, Eckert Alley. Now, she paced a huge back half to be second best in the latest. Always in the hunt. Number 7, Eckert Alley, part of our Racing Bits lineup this evening. Again, you can find all these racing bits on race days on our website, theracewaywfd.com. Here's your field for the fifth race. It's the early high five. It's a classic rock feature race on the card. Number 1, McMuffin, racing for Greg Merlot. He's the breeder as well. Daryl Laver conditions. Garrett Rooney on board. A couple of changes for this one. It's going to be blinkers, and it's going to be aluminum to steel shoes in behind for this one McMuffin here in the fifth. 2 was scratched. Number 3, it'll be Indigo Racing for Robin Cassidy, John Marshall, John Trains. Andy Moore, who's been on a great run over the last week or two in Ontario. Indigo with Andy Moore. No live money on this one to complete the early pick 4. Number 4, Kelly's Kira. It's Austin Sorey driving for Hal and Ian Smith of PEI. It's Rachel Andrew training. Owner, trainer, breeder, Gerald Weir. Sending out the 5, Abby Gale. Samuel Filion stays on. Number 6, staying fresh, Scott Ray. Tries to come right back in this one for owner, trainer, Richard Griffiths. Outside chance for 7, Eckert Alley. This one for owner, trainer, Larry Kessel. Paul McKenzie stays on 7, Eckert Alley. This reduced field of 6. She'll not be too far back in this one. 6 starters all on gate for an exactor try and high 5. Here's this 7, Eckert Alley. She is always in the hunt. Big final half. Last time out, she just come up a little short to Better Be Something, who's been on quite a roll here in London. Now, Better Be Something bumps up in class. So avoiding that one tonight, the 7, Eckert Alley. 2-1 second choice behind number 4, Kelly's Kira. Just about a minute left now. Just about a minute left for wagers on this high 5 opportunity. Reduced field of 6. Getting a look at 1, McMuffin. One to consider here. Second start back off the layoff. There's an angle. Another couple of angles would be the bridle change to blinkers. Shoeing change in behind. Aluminum to steel shoes going on this 1, McMuffin in her second start back off a layoff. Less than a minute for wagers on race number 5. And again, it has been confirmed we will feature the pick 5 carryover starting in race number 6. Winning combination not sold for the early pick 5 tonight. It's been confirmed a carryover with an estimated pool of $50,000 for the pick 5 starting up in race number 6 tonight in London. Final call for wagers on the 5th. Here we go. Starters moving in behind for race number 5 of 10. Again, we've got that pick 5 carryover now. Estimated pool $50,000 to start up in race number 6. Before we get to it, though, here's the 5th. For our friends at Classic Rock, who are with us tonight, top of the fair. McMuffin on the rail, then Indigo, Kelly's Kira, Abigail, Staying Fresh, Eckert Alley. Those are your 6. All on gate. Picking up speed. Here they come. And away they go. First to show along the inside. In to go. Andy Moore. We've mentioned he's been hot in recent weeks here at the raceway and even the big track of Woodbine Mohawk Park. So Andy Moore sending In to go. Out for a lead at 9-1. All alone in second. Staying Fresh. Eckert Alley going on hold in third. Traveling fourth is Kelly's Kira. That comes ahead of Abigail. The trailer, McMuffin. Single file and not going much at all here. This is a very soft opening quarter mile clocking. 31-4. Indigo, Theft on the Brain here. Indigo is a daughter of sports writer going along unchallenged. Staying Fresh at 16-1 for the pocket ride. Eckert Alley at 7-5. Closing up as the favorite. And it's time to go, says Mackenzie. Sending up Eckert Alley now to challenge the long shot leader in Indigo. They're pairing up. It's going to be 3 in. It's going to be 3 out on by the halftime station. Indigo still going forward. Eckert Alley trying to look her in the eye. 3rd and in for Staying Fresh. 4th and wide. Travels Kelly's Kira. Setting it up 3rd over Abigail. And at the back of the bus, McMuffin. 3/8 left to go. Indigo still selling it here. Try to buy it. Eckert Alley. 3rd and in, the big long shot. Staying Fresh. Kelly's Kira could be poised out there in 4th. 5th and wide. Abigail's going to be in with a shot. Trailing, though not out of it, McMuffin. Up and by 3/4. 133-3. Eckert Alley took control, though here comes Kelly's Kira, known closer. And Abigail throws her hat into the ring with an 8 left to go. They're going to fan 3 across. They will be heads apart for this drive home. Eckert Alley still on the lead. Kelly's Kira wide side for Abigail. Eckert Alley almost there. Eckert Alley and Mackenzie on top. Kelly's Kira for second. Indigo came back for third against Abigail. Rounding out the high five, Staying Fresh. 203-2. So that was 7, Eckert Alley. We mentioned always in the hunt. Gutsy, first up try, and had enough to hold on for victory against Kelly's Kira. Back on for third was Indigo. And then it was Abigail. The longest shot completes the high five. Staying Fresh in there for 5th at 17-1. 7-4, 3, 5, and 6. Your top 5 unofficial. Here's Eckert Alley coming back. She's the 5-year-old daughter of He's Watching. From the Arts Place Mare, Pleasant Journey. Owned and trained by Larry Kessel of Stratford, Ontario. Paul Mackenzie on board for this victory. It's the mare's 2nd career win. Gutsy winning effort for Eckert Alley. She stops the clock in 2:03-2. Her back half, 59 and change for victory. Congratulations. Eckert Alley, $4.90 on that win price. Daily double, $85 even. Exactor worth, $25.30. Dollar try, $46.80. High five, a 20 setter, $59. 25. Multi-leg wagers. Pick 3, 103.03. The pick 4, 20-cent ticket, 1140.86. As mentioned, no live winning combination sold on the early pick 5. We've now got a late pick 5 carryover in London, starting up in race number 6. 9,189.75 carried over into this late pick 5. Next in race 6, a estimated $50,000 pool if you're playing harness. In North America tonight, you'll want to get in on the late pick 5 here in London. Starting up next, race 6 featuring the carryover, estimated $50,000 pool. We'll give you some time to think about it. Good luck. There it is, folks. Then it's been confirmed. The pick 5 carryover. Covering our final 5 races this evening, starting up in race number 6, 9,189.75 carryover money added to the race 6 pick 5 pool, estimated pool of $50,000. Always a low 15% take up at any time. There's the carryover in effect. That 15% take up goes lower indeed. Best of luck playing along. We'll have some ticket ideas coming up here in a bit. For now, just to take some time, look over our final 5 races this evening for the late pick 5 carryover in London. Here's the official rundown from race number 5. McMuffin was 6th. The 2 had scratched. Indigo 3rd. Kelly's Kira 2nd. Abigail 4th. Staying fresh 5th. Eckert Ali, a race winner. The 8 was scratched from the top. 6 scratch 3. 2 4. 5-1, scratch on the bottom, 6 minutes away from our Pick 5 carryover. Little over $9,000 carryover money added to this Pick 5 pool, estimated at $50,000. Good luck. Alrighty, one more contestant tonight. Part of Classic Rock joining us tonight, top of the fair. They've got Deal or No Deal featured next, following race number 7. And we're looking for our next contestant with Classic Rock this evening. Jay has joined us on track tonight. Will Richardson. All you have to do, Will, is report to the South End Bar prior to race number 7 to register and play along with Jay in Deal or No Deal, part of our Classic Rock Night at the Races. Will Richardson to join Jay following race number 7 for Deal or No Deal tonight at Top of the Fair. Moments away from the start of race number 6. Starting up, the Pick 5 carryover again, $9,000 plus carryover money added to this Pick 5 pool, estimated pool of $50,000. Let's do this thing. Race 6, opening leg, inside. Big Nipper's a must-play here, back from the big track at Woodbine Mohawk Park. You can look through the program lines over London. Nothing but 3 wins, 2 seconds. from her last 5 in London. Big Nipper's a must-play here at 9-5. We're also going to include the 2, Better Be Something. She's on a pretty good roll here with 4 wins in her last 5 outings, though she is facing slightly tougher competition tonight. We'll also try the 4, Bry Down All Kisses. Here's another one with a great record over London. 9 career starts, a winner 5 times, and a runner-up finisher the other 4. So the 1, 2, and 4 all showing great form over London. I believe they're all must-plays in this opening leg of the Pick 5 carryover. The 7th race, we'll try number 2, the Hart Valley. We'll also try the 4, Check with Vivian, who's been a runner-up finisher in her last 2 over London. Daryl Thiessen stays on the 4, Check with Vivian, in race 7. 8th race then, number 6, Sobel Lila, 15-time winner, 2024. She's our 3-year-old pacing filly of the year from last season in London. Yet to hit victory lane in 2025, but she'll get a big shot there in race number 8 with Scott Ray already in the winner's circle tonight following the Lone Ranger upset. We'll also try the 8, Lady Speaker. We mentioned Andy Moore has been on a pretty good run here in Ontario. He's won 4 of his last 5 drives prior to tonight's action, including 3 wins in London plus a big win aboard Regal over Woodbine Mohawk Park. So 6 and 8 for me in race 8. We're deepest of all race 9, the Trotters, featuring a deep event. So it's 5 deep for me, race number 9, and on the end of it we'll try Martini Please, just missing last time out, 2, Hot Cocoa. Those 2 for me are kind of popping off the page in the finale. 2, 3 for me on the end of this Pick 5 carryover play. Melissa Keith, she come close on the early Pick 5. She went 4 of 5. Here's her ticket on our late Pick 5 this evening. The carryover in effect, again, $50,000 estimated pool with that carryover money added. Melissa also using 3 rock-solid players here in the opening leg. Big Nipper, Better Be Something, Bry Down All Kisses. Looking forward to this matchup. Race 7 for Melissa. She's trying 2, the Hart Valley. 5, Smells Like Teen Spirit. She's 3 deep again in race number 8 with Jules Diamond Eyes, Star Bets, and Sobel Lila. Cutting it back to 2 deep in race number 9 with 2, Moscow Moon, and 6, All-Star Goldie. And race number 10, the finale, final leg of this Pick 5 carryover. Number 3, Hot Cocoa, and 4, MVP Kamala, a likely price player. Nick Stewart now hopping on for MVP Kamala, a horse selected to end tonight's Pick 5 carryover in race number 10 for Melissa Keith. So these ticket ideas brought to you each and every race card by Abode Home Comfort, horses and drivers for race number 6, the opening leg of this late Pick 5. They are set to post parade here soon. Best of luck to all racing and playing along tonight. Got him on post parade here for race number 6. This is a fine-looking field of fillies and mares starting up the Pick 5 carryover. Non-winners, $40,000 lifetime here. Number 1 is Big Nipper, Doug Wilson, Mark Horner. The owners, the breeders, Mike Horner trains and drives number 1 Big Nipper, her return to London. Post 2 for Better Be Something, up in class for owners Ross and Mark Batten. Ross training, Alfie Carroll stays on. Number 3, Sweet Cravings, Travis Henry for Sally Charlton, Lindsay Kerr, Derek Romano. Lindsay trains. Travis Henry's on the 3. 4 is Brydown All Kisses. Lauren House staying on for Brydown Farms, Inc. The trainer's Kendall Durst. Rachel Andrew, the owner-trainer of 5. Roll the bet. Austin Sori. And the outside chance for 6. The long shot on a night of long shots in London. Geminar on the outside looking in here for owner-trainer Larry Fitzsimmons. Nick Stewart will be driving 6. Geminar. Coming ahead of that was the 5. Roll the bet. Sori on board for owner-trainer Rachel Andrew. 6 starters, all on gate. For this 6th race, Exactor Tri Super. Again, it's a late pick 5 carryover. If you are playing harness in North America this evening, you'll want to get in on this pick 5 carryover. $9,000 plus. Add it to this pick 5 pool. We've estimated that pool at $50,000. There is still some time here. There's a few of them in here that have great records over London. For me, the best record is the one I'll select on top, and that is for the 4, Brydown All Kisses. From 9 career starts, she's been a winner 5 times and a runner-up finisher in the other 4. She's never been worse than second best. She gets a big shot to compete with these. Brydown All Kisses. Second choice in the morning line. My top choice. I'll stick to it here. Love her chances. Absolutely love this price of 4-1. Brydown All Kisses I have pegged as my top selection in this pick 5 carryover. Here's Big Nipper returning from the big track of Woodbine Mohawk Park. Had a couple of starts over the big track through the month of January. Before that, though, she had a good thing going here in London dating back to November 29th. Nothing but 3 wins and 2 seconds from 5 outings over London. She gets a rail advantage to work with. She is an early speed threat. If she can take control early, find a breather somewhere through that second or third quarter, Big Nipper could be tough to take down. This daughter of All Bets Off going out for Team Horner right now, an even money favorite. Less than 2 minutes to go on this late pick 5. Number 2, Better Be Something, has been perfect in her last 3. Alfie Carroll took control of the driving assignment back on January 10th. She won under wraps by a dozen lengths, 59-1, and then she jogged again in her latest over Eckert Alley, who we just saw take race number 5. Now, this would be a tougher spot. She's meeting up against a couple of really nice mares in the 1 Big Nipper and 4 Brydown All Kisses, but the confidence certainly riding high for this 2, Better Be Something. Owned and trained by Ross Batten. He's the breeder as well, with Alfie Carroll doing a fine job driving 2, Better Be Something, in her last couple of outings. Less than a minute to play the late pick 5 carryover. Again, it's over $9,000 carryover money added to this pick 5 pool. Estimated to be $50,000. When it's all said and done, the starter has called them in, leaving you with little time to fire in late. On the pick 5 play, have you got your tickets yet? Race 6, pick 5 carryover. London, gates moving. So this is a fine race to start up the pick 5. I believe 1, 2, and 4 all have great chances to start up this multi-leg wager. On the rail then, Big Nipper, Mike Horner. Better Be Something, Alfie Carroll. Sweet Cravings, Travis Henry. Bride on All Kisses, Lauren House. Roll the Bet, Austin Sorey. Geminar is outside, Nick Stewart. Field of 6, just about. An 1/8 of a mile from the start. Into the stretch and picking up speed. It's a late pick 5 in London. Carryover time. It starts now. They're off. Sweet Cravings left sharply here for Travis Henry. Big Nipper, she's already thinking about it. Big Nipper peeking to the outside here for Horner. Away in third was Bride on All Kisses. Gapped off in the early going fourth. Better Be Something. It's a looping leader time. This is Big Nipper, who came from the pocket at 2-1, and she drove right on by for Horner, so now she has set the table early. Big Nipper, daughter of All Bets Off here in command, going on by the quarter mile, depositing Sweet Cravings in for a 2-hole ride. Bride on All Kisses, she is all alone traveling third. A holding pattern fourth for Better Be Something. The quarter mile clocked up just 31 and 1. A walk in the park for Big Nipper here. The lead is 2 full lengths. Sweet Cravings is second. Bride on All Kisses continuing third ahead of Better Be Something, who closed up as a 9-5 favorite. Next to last was Roll the Bet. A gapped off trailer was Geminar. Halftime leader Big Nipper. Half just 2-1. Indeed, she has definitely set the table in this one. Second best has been Sweet Cravings, directed to the outside in third. Now there goes a Bride on All Kisses. To travel first up for House, the toe up for race favorite Better Be Something, saving ground. Geminar at a big number has gained fifth. Out there in sixth was Roll the Bet. They're going to pick it up big time as they reach towards 3/4. This is Big Nipper still doing good things up front. Just 132 and 3. They are going to smoke home in this one. Big Nipper clinging to the lead. Bride on All Kisses coming to her now. Out there looming in third. Better Be Something. And dressed up with nowhere to go currently Sweet Cravings. They make the swing. And on the inside, Big Nipper. Bride on All Kisses trying to come to her. Bride on All Kisses working against the Big Nipper. Big Nipper fights on. Bride on All Kisses. Yes! Big Nipper was second. Third goes to Better Be Something. Sweet Cravings finishing up for Bride on All Kisses. Game first up there at 2-1. She's a winner at 2:02. That's a big back half and a big final quarter. Bride on All Kisses. House on board for Durst. Those are 3 really nice mares who finished 1, 2, 3 in there. Bride on All Kisses taking down Big Nipper. Better Be Something. Settles for third. 4, 1, 2, and 3. Looks like the pick 5 pool. Now it got estimated $50,000. Looks like it's going to be $40,000 plus, including the carryover money. So again, a pick 5, well supported here by players. Looks like about $40,000 plus, all said and done with the carryover pick 5 pool. Here's Bride on All Kisses coming back. A 5-year-old daughter of All Bets Off. Out of a kiss from the Art by Art Colony, owned and bred by Browdown Farms Inc. of Clinton. Kendall Durst conditioned, and Lauren House driven the win. What a gutsy effort. What a quick, gutsy final half. Bride on All Kisses. She just kept on coming. She's a grinder. Bride on All Kisses, 6th career win, and first of 2025. She starts up the pick 5 carryover at 2-1. Congratulations. Race 6 going official. Prices are coming. There are more prices to come for race number 6. There we go. So Brian on all kisses, 620 on the nose. That's all right. Exactor, 23.50. A dollar try, 30.55. That's a great price for those three. Super coming back at 83.80 for the dollar ticket. 20 center worth 16.76. Turn the page, and again we thank you for supporting the late pick 5 in London with that carryover in play. Race 7 next, no changes. It starts a late pick 4, exactor try, and super. Good luck. All right, the official rundown for race number 6. A Big Nipper was second, Better Be Something third, Sweet Cravings finishing fourth, Bride on All Kisses. Large effort for victory there tonight. She's a really nice mare. You go back to her record, and lightly raced. She is a 5-year-old daughter of All Bets Off. Her record now from 10 career starts, 6 wins, 4 runner-up finishes. She's a dandy. Bride on All Kisses taking race 6. Again, the rundown, 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, and 5. Bride on All Kisses at 2-1, starting up a well-supported pick 5 carryover. Awaiting race number 7. We'll get some pick 4 ticket ideas up here soon. The pick 5 ticket ideas. So far, so good, right? The 1, 2, and 4, all very nice mares. They were in the opening leg selections for myself, Melissa, and they finished 1, 2, 3. They did not disappoint. That's super. Coming back at $80 plus and a $1 ticket with those 3, first, second, and third. Nice prices all around, really, for the exactor try. Super effective. Even that win price for Bride on All Kisses, she's a dandy, folks. $6.20 coming back as she starts up the pick 5. So, as mentioned, pick 4, ticket ideas. They are coming up here, brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. So here we go, the opening leg of the pick 4, starting race 7. We'll try the Hart Valley. We'll also include 4, Check with Vivian. Did not expect to see her opening up at 3-2, folks, to be honest. She's second best in her last 2 over London at 5-1, and then it was 9-1, and right now she's 3-2. You've got to hope and demand maybe some bigger value for the 4, Check with Vivian. She's a player for me in this opening leg of a pick 4. 8th race, Saba Lila and the 8, Lady Speaker from the trailing spot. We're deepest of all, race 9, our final trotting event on tonight's card. Kind of wide open in my opinion, so we've gone 5 deep in the 9th race trotter event. 10th and final, we'll try 2, Martini Please. Came in from out west and will make her 3rd start over an Ontario track, following up a second-best finish in her latest to a heavy favorite in Hot Cocoa. The 2 and 3, Martini Please, Hot Cocoa, I've got pegged as big players on the end of the pick 4. These ticket ideas, as mentioned, brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. Melissa Keith offering up her best go on the late pick 4. She's trying 2, the Hart Valley at 5. Smells Like Teen Spirit here. In race 7, Melissa goes deepest of all in the 8th race. Jewels, Diamond Eyes, Starbet, Saba Lila, and Lady Speaker. Then she's cut it back to 3 of them in the 9th. Moscow Moon, All-Star Goldie, Whole Nother for a wide open trot. And on the end of it, race 10, Hot Cocoa and MVP Kamala, a price player. 3 and 4 for Melissa on the end of this multi-leg wager. Best of luck if you're coming along for the ride or coming up with your own late pick 4 ticket ideas in London. We're 3 minutes away. We'll see them on Post Parade here in a bit. Shout out to a friend of the show in Jamie Ramsey, who's tuned in back home tonight around Truro, and he mentions Linda celebrating the birthday today. She's watching and listening in for the races here at Western Fair District. So happy to have you along with us, Jamie, and happy birthday, Linda. Enjoy the rest of your night, and happy to have you tuned in and turned on to the racing action this evening in the Forest City of Ontario. Soon time for a banquet in London on the eve of the O'Brien Awards. Down around Mississauga tomorrow night. Wishing everyone all the best on a big night celebrating Canada's harness racing performers from 2024. It's the O'Brien Awards taking place tomorrow evening. Ken Middleton, our own Greg Blanchard, also on the MC lineup for the big night. We've got our annual awards banquet coming up in a couple of weeks' time now, a Saturday, February 22nd, again at the Top of the Fair restaurant. A reception starting up at 5, a dinner at 6. The awards begin at 7:30 with a dance to follow. Tickets are just $50 per person, available with Linda at the paddock entrance. So you can also email our own Amy O'Toole. Reach her at aotoole@westernfairdistrict.com for tickets or banquet info. Always a fabulous time. The Raceway's annual awards banquet celebrating our top performers of 2024. All right, total pool for the late pick 5 carryover. It was $40,000. Again, well supported by horse players. Thanks so much for getting in on the carryover. And only $6,820 12 in play. It was one of the favorites. Bright on All Kisses at 2-1. Starting up the pick 5 carryover. Again, that pool totals $40,000. Alrighty, getting close here to race 7, opening leg for our late pick 4. We've got the horses and drivers stepping out here on a post parade. Number 1, it's Muna. Muna's return to the races for Colonel Schneider Jr. Cassidy Schneider trains. Garrett Rooney on board. Number 2, the Heart Valley, trying for a bounce-back performance here for Investissement KFP. Gerard Demers, Jean-Roch Merois. Demers training, Travis Henry driving to the Heart Valley. Number 3, Salzbrook Pika. This one for Dave Kennedy and Ian Smith of PEI. Rachel Andrew trains, Austin Sorey in the bike. Peter Core, the owner-trainer of number 4, Check with Vivian, Daryl Thiessen. And then 5, It Smells Like Teen Spirit, Lauren House, catch driving tonight for Tanya Lawson. The trainers, Pat Bissett. And the outside chance for 6, Soda Queen, racing for owner-trainer Gary MacDonald. Paul McKenzie will be driving number 6, Soda Queen. 6 starters then, Exactor Tri Super, the late pick 4. So number 2, the Heart Valley. Disappointing finish last time out. Was well back, though was facing much tougher. Back with friends in here. Actually, it could be an easier spot for the Heart Valley as she tries for a bounce-back performance. Odds on. Favorite status here currently. Racing for the strong combination of driver Travis Henry and trainer Gerard Demers. Six races in then, and we've had 6 different winning drivers thus far tonight. Daryl Thiessen we'll see trying for a driving double. He started things up tonight aboard 11-1 long shot Blossom on the Beach for the race 1 upset. So Thiessen gets a shot at a driving double in here. Again, 6 different winning drivers dating back to race 1 with Daryl Thiessen. Then it was Travis Henry, Nick Stewart, Scott Ray, the upset in race 4. Paul McKenzie on board, a favorite to take race 5. Lauren House with Ride On All Kisses just now in race 6. And so Daryl Thiessen tries to double up tonight. The price is right now on number 4, Check with Vivian. She was opening up as a favorite, and I mentioned I'd hope for more value. Well, now we're getting it. Check with Vivian off of 2 second best finishes, holding now at 6-1. Thiessen double possibility tonight, just over a minute. How about Lauren House to come right back, possibly? Again, a strong effort by a really nice mare in Ride On All Kisses to gut one out in race number 6. He gets a shot aboard the catch driving assignment. 5, Smells Like Teen Spirit here. She's a speed threat. Tons of early speed from this one. Off the board finish in her latest. Prior to that, she had 2 going away victories. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Could be worth a look here at 3-1. Less than a minute now. Starter has called them in. Gate is moving. It's the late pick 4 in London starting up. Holding down the favorite status. Backed off in class number 2, the Heart Valley. Trying for a big bounce back performance here. On the rail, the returning Muna out for her first go of 2025. Muna with Garrett Rooney. Then it's the Heart Valley, Travis Henry, Salzbrook Pika. Austin Sorey, Check with Vivian, Daryl Thiessen, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Lauren House, Soda Queen, Paul McKenzie. Those are your 6. And again, shout-outs for Jamie and Linda down around Truro, Nova Scotia. Tuned into the action tonight. Happy birthday from London, Linda. Enjoy the rest of your night. Muna on the rail. Gapped off beginning here. Here they come. And they're off. Lauren House sending out Smells Like Teen Spirit to an early lead. Smells Like Teen Spirit in the green. Out there in control. The Heart Valley already considers the option to move from second. There she goes now, the Heart Valley. Travis Henry wants her on top here. The heavy favorite at 1-2 comes on to assume command just prior to the quarter mile. The Heart Valley, she's a daughter of 3-time Molson Pace champion state treasurer, and she's on the lead here at the quarter in 30-1. Smells Like Teen Spirit went on hold in second. Salzbrook Pika looks at it from third. Tight lines fourth. For Check with Vivian, then it's Muna. On the return, the trailer peeking to the outside with Soda Queen. At 3/8 completion, the Heart Valley showing the way. Traveling in the 2-hole, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Salzbrook Pika. She stayed in. Going out from 4, travels Check with Vivian. Soda Queen will try to latch on to cover here. Muna is now your trailer, following up a half of 1:01.2. The Heart Valley is still going forward, holding down the pocket. Smells Like Teen Spirit inching closer, outside in third. Check with Vivian. Locked and blocked fourth for Salzbrook Pika. Then it's Soda Queen and Muna. Up and towards 3/4. The Heart Valley. The Heart Valley, there go the earplugs. Check with Vivian. Coming up and on her wheel now as they pick it up on by 3/4 in 1:31. That was 29-3 speed through the third. The Heart Valley still leading. Right on the number pad now is Check with Vivian. Third and in, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Salzbrook Pika, and from way back on the wide side, Soda Queen. Into the stretch they turn along the inside. It's still the Heart Valley. Then it's Check with Vivian. Salzbrook Pika, room at the inn. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Here comes the line. The Heart Valley, just enough to hold on. The Smells Like Teen Spirit finishing second appeared to be Salzbrook Pika third in 2:01.3. The Hart Valley, off a disappointing finish last time out over London. She went back down in class, was looking for some confidence again, and she hangs on for victory. Just holding over the 5, Smells Like Teen Spirit, then 3, Salzburg Pika, 4, Check with Vivian, 2, 5, 3, and 4 unofficial. Here's Travis Henry returning his second driving win on the night after scoring aboard Calling Stella back in race 2. He's here with the 2, the Hart Valley here in race 7. 4-year-old daughter, state treasurer for the Shanghai Filmare Olivia's Way for Investissement KFP of Quebec, Gerard Demers, Jean-Roch Meroy. Gerard training, Travis Henry driving to her 8th career win. This was the Hart Valley. Pretty much all the way here in 2:01 and 3, her second victory of 2025. Congratulations. And just like that, we went official, and the prices are up $3 even for the Hart Valley. Exactor $11.20. Dollar try worth $26.90. The super for a buck was $49.75. 20 center $9.95. And then there were 3 more to go in London. Paul McKenzie to drive 4, Quiet Assurances, the upcoming 8th. Put side rolls on number 5, I'm Outrageous 2. It's a full field of 8 on the pace for this Exactor try, super, and pick 3 next. Race 7, official rundown. Muna was 5th in her return. The Hart Valley race winner, Salzburg Pika 3rd. Check with Vivian 4th. Smells Like Teen Spirit, just missing, finishing 2nd. Soda Queen finishing 6th. From the top, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, and a 6 on the bottom. So our final 3, starting up race number 8, we'll begin a pick 3 play. It's time now to send things back to Jay at the top of the fair. Classic Rock with us on track tonight. Time now for Deal or No Deal. Take it away, Jay.
Thank you, Sugar. We're down here with Wilt. Deal or no deal, Wilt? The game is pretty simple, okay? What you're going to do first and foremost, you're going to point to a square. I'm going to take that square off. You're going to hold it very close to your chest without looking at that. And then you're going to point at 5 more squares. So we're going to get those off the board. I should remind you right now, Will, that we've got increments of $100, $75, $50, all good betting vouchers here at the Western Fair, Top of the Fair restaurant. So first and foremost, why don't you point to one of those squares, and we're going to take that off the board. All right, we're going to get this one off the board, and I'm going to get you to put that very closely to your chest without looking at it. All right. Now give me 5 more that you'd like to see off the board here, Will. All right, we're going to take this one off, and I'm going to take a look at that number. That is $10 gone. You want this one gone as well? Thank you very much. That is $5 gone, so we're getting rid of some low numbers here. We want to get rid of this one. All righty. Come on there. $25 off the board. Okay, we're 3 down. We got 2 to go. $100 is off the board. 75 and 50 still on the board. You've got one last one to grab off here, and we're going to get rid of this one. Oh, Will, you're going to like the fact we just got rid of $5. So we've got 75 and 50 still on the board. So I'm going to talk to my banker, who is telling me that I could give you $40. You can walk away with $40, or you could also have a look at that one that you're holding close to you right now and walk away with whatever is on the back of that. So $40. Do we have a deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal on the $40. Turn that around then and see what you're walking away with tonight. $75! He's beat the banker and made more than I make in 3 weeks working in radio. Congratulations to Will. Thank you very much for playing Deal or No Deal. Sugar, take it away.
Right on, Jay. Will, a $75 winner with classic rock and Deal or No Deal this evening. Nice going there, Will, and great to have you with us along for the ride, Jay, tonight. There was the photo finish from race number 7. A big bounce back effort there for the Hart Valley, just holding over Smells Like Teen Spirit. Right on. 8th race up next, 4 minutes away. Again, this one starting the pick 3. Exactor tries Super Paul McKenzie to drive number 4, Quiet Assurances. updating that pick 5 carryover pool of some $40,000, and now it's about 10% still in play. Following victories by favorites, you had Browdown All Kisses 2-1 onto the Hart Valley at 1-2, 4,125 now in play from the $40,000 pick 5 carryover. The pick 4 that did start in race number 7, we'll update that as well. Pick 4 pool, we'll call that 50% of the pool still in play, a $7,600 pool on the pick 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this just in, late driver change. Again, this just in, a late driver change for race 10. In race 10, number 4, MVP Kamala, make the driver Garrett Rooney. So again, race number 10, our finale. This just in, the driver change for 4, MVP Kamala, race 10, make it Garrett Rooney. As mentioned earlier, driver Andy Moore, he's won 4 of his last 5 outings in Ontario. That was prior to this evening's action. On a really good roll last couple of weeks here in London, and had the big victory aboard Regal Bub up at Woodbine Mohawk Park as well. So Andy Moore driving this 8. Lady Speaker comes in off the upset victory at some 31-1. Worth a look with these from that trailing spot. Lady Speaker, a known closer. Here's your field for race number 8 of 10. We're going Pacers, on to Trotters, on to Pacers in the finale. It's the pick 3, Exactor Tri Super. Here in race 8, Jules Diamond Eyes, a rail for Rebecca Williamson. Trainers Brett Lester. Driver is Samuel Filion. Star Bats at opposed to Daryl Thiessen back on tonight for Don and Heather McGregor. Trainers Peter Core. Number 3, Ireland Sealster, Travis Henry trying to come right back. This one owned and trained by Gord McDonnell. 4 is Quiet Assurances, gets Paul McKenzie now for Gaston JF Goyette Inc. of Quebec. Rene Dion trains. Number 5, I'm Outrageous 2, switching to side rolls. This one for Robert Mawson. Clevin Gretsch's trainer is Mawson. The driver is Garrett Rooney. Number 6, Sabal Lila trying to get back to her winning ways here for Sobble Hill Farms, and Nocesito Racing, Inc. Otis Hall conditioned, Scott Ray driven. Outside chance for 7, First Philly Chip. This one for East Coast Captains of Cornwall, PEI, Mitch Tierney trains. Austin Sorey on the 7. And a treading spot for 8, Lady Speaker. This one owned and trained by Jamie Doig. Andy Moore to do the driving. It's a field of 8 on the pace. Exactor try, Super, it's the pick 3 play. Getting a look here at one that's shipping in from the big track of Woodbine Mohawk Park. This is 7, First Philly Chip. She's a daughter of Arthur Blue Chip, bred by Dave Tierney of Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. Dave being part of the East Coast Captains ownership group. His son Mitch Tierney training. Austin Sorey, another island boy here, on board for the drive with 7, First Philly Chip. Again, bred by Dave Tierney. He's part of the ownership group. Dave is down in Florida tonight, tuned into the racing action, cheering on his mare, First Philly Chip, here with his son Mitch Tierney handling the training duties. So shout out for Dave. Watching from Florida tonight, part of the East Coast Captains ownership group with 7, First Philly Chip here. Good luck, Dave. Number 6, Sobble Lila is taking the favorite status right now. Even money for Sobble Lila. Just trying to get back to her winning ways. And she won many through her 2024 rookie season. 15 trips to the winner's circle, many of them right here in London. 3-year-old pacing filly of the year at the Raceway for 2024. We'll celebrate her among others in a couple of weeks' time at our annual awards banquet. This is Sobble Lila. She's another daughter of that 3-time Molson Pace champ, state treasurer. Even money still, less than 2 minutes. We mentioned driver Andy Moore having a great run lately, not only here in London, but even over at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Had the upset recently with the Wrigglebub. So, Lady Speaker, big upset in the latest at 31-1. She's a closer. Leaving from the treading spot, Andy Moore. And a price play at 16-1. Just about a minute left now. Number 2, Star Bets, fitting in well. Top selection here for Melissa Keith. Reuniting with driver Daryl Thiessen. She's been a great check getter. Just trying to break on through to the winner's circle here. Nothing but seconds, thirds, fourths throughout the program lines for Star Bets. Longest shot on the board. Didn't see that one coming. Again, this is a top selection for Melissa Keith. At 24-1, Star Bet. Still time. Gates moving. Going in behind are fillies and mares on the pace. Odds on still for number 6, Sobble Lila. 3-1 second choice. First Philly Chip. Going on to the upper turn. From the inside, Jules Diamond Eyes, Star Bets. Ireland Sealster flying under the radar at 9-1. Then Quiet Assurances in the center. I'm Outrageous too. Sobble Lila. First Philly Chip in from the big track of Woodbine Mohawk Park. Trailing out Lady Speaker at a price. Into the stretch. Picking up speed. Here they come. They're off. Far outside, first Philly Chip was leaving sharply and under urging here for Sori. Along the inside, Jules Diamond Eyes pushing on through these two together. Through the opening turn, coming out on top was Jules Diamond Eyes, pocketing up immediately. In second, first Philly Chip set up for a trip and riding along close third. Lady Speaker at 22-1, all alone in fourth. Travel Star Bets, very tight lines for Ray in fifth. Sabal Lila tugging hard there at the quarter in 29-1. Jules Diamond Eyes into turn number 2 with first Philly Chip following along. Then came a Lady Speaker. Sabal Lila committing to travel first up for Ray, staying in with Star Bets, moving out from 6. Travels Ireland Sealster, the back markers here. Down in front of us, Quiet Assurances coming ahead of I'm Outrageous 2. Pairing up now with a lap to go. Jules Diamond Eyes, your leading lady, half clocked up in a minute 3/5, 31-2. Second quarter breather for this 3-1 leader right there in the pocket. First Philly Chip, Sabal Lila grinding away out there in third. She's now moving into second. She appears to be going for it as they hit the backside. Second and final time, Sabal Lila chased up and going right on by the pace setter out of the backfield. Ireland Sealster with a big brush. Finding room, knifing on through was first Philly Chip. Getting involved from fourth now. Quiet Assurances after 3 quarters. 1:30-3. Sabal Lila has taken complete control of this one. They're going to fan 3 across for this drive home in behind her. Sabal Lila spins them in. Along the inside, first Philly Chip, Ireland Sealster. Wide side, Quiet Assurances. Sabal Lila, she needs the line. Sabal Lila picked off late by Quiet Assurances and Paul McKenzie. 2 minutes, 4/5. Number 4, Quiet Assurances, had that big push on the end after missing a month of action, had that freshening up qualifier over Flamborough. February 1st, that's a slick rush at a brush. Picking off the favorite. Final strides, Quiet Assurances up in time at 5-1. 4, 6, 7, and 3, top 4 unofficial. Sharp back half there for the closer, Quiet Assurances. Paul McKenzie asked, and Quiet Assurances responded here. She's a 4-year-old. Mare by Control the Moment, out of Unspoken Promise by Some Beach Somewhere. Owned by Gaston J.F. Goyette Inc. of Quebec. Ready Dion conditioned. Paul McKenzie driven to win off the pace. A victory tonight. It's her 7th career win, her first of 2025 after freshening up through the month of January. She's here in the winner's circle at the Raceway. 2 minutes, 4/5. Congratulations. 12:40 for Quiet Assurances. And Paul McKenzie, exactor, 52.40. Dollar try, 93.15. Super for a buck, 453.10. Your 20 center worth, 90.62. Our final trot on tonight's card, one of 2 trotting events on tonight's card of racing. We've got a 7-horse field. This is wide open, folks. A wide open trot, up and coming. Exactor try, super. Late double onto a group of 8 pacers at our high 5 finale, race 10. So the trotters going postward, the upcoming 9th. Good luck. Here's that rundown for race number 8. Jules Diamond Eyes finished 8th. Starbat 7th. Ireland Sealster 4th. Quiet Assurances, a race winner. I'm Outrageous 2, 6th. Sobel Lila 2nd. First Philly Chip 3rd. Lady Speaker was 5th. From the top, an 8-7-4. A 1-6-2, 3, and 5. Again, it's a wide open trot, up and coming. There are no changes for the Exactor Tri Super and late double.
In harness racing, there are options when it comes to owning a standardbred racehorse. You can own the entire horse, or you can share the horse with a few partners, or you can share with a lot of partners in a fractional ownership stable. Whatever option you choose, you'll find the experience of owning a racehorse connects people to horses and to one another in truly remarkable and sometimes unexpected ways. To learn more about standardbred racehorse ownership in Ontario, reach out to connect with someone who can help you get started on your journey.
Thoroughbred Association is working with you to ensure a vibrant horse racing community. Shared stories call for a united voice. That's COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. So whether you're first, last, or somewhere in between, we've got your back. With insurance, benefits, free lifetime memberships, and more. COSA. Follow our stories on social and check out the process at cosaonline.com.
Love horse racing? HPIBet.com is Canada's leader in online horse betting. Access thousands of live races from hundreds of tracks worldwide instantly. Enjoy the most advanced betting tools like AI Smart Picks and exclusive cashback rewards you won't get anywhere else. Join today and get up to $100 in free bets. Get the ultimate horse betting experience with HPIBet.com.
Ghislain Paquette. For you, the racing enthusiast, as Ghislain speaks with champion, breeders, trainers, owners, drivers, and more, live. Passion Courses on Facebook Live, Wednesday evenings at 7 Eastern. Alrighty, big sharp drop there for that live money involved in the Pick 5 $40,000 pool. Just 541 now in play following the mild upset by Quiet Assurances Paul McKenzie. Race 8 at 5-1 leaving. 541 in play from that $40,000 Pick 5 carryover pool. The Pick 4 began in race number 7. The Hart Valley 1-2 starting things up again onto a 5-1 shot. The Quiet Assurances, another big drop there, $470 for the Pick 4 in play. That pool, 7,614. Best of luck on the final two legs of the multi-leg wagers in London. Live racing continuing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5:50 start times. Free programs are now available for both the Monday and Tuesday cards on our website, The Raceway. WFD.com in this 9th race, number 7, Whole Nother. 5-2 co-second choice. He had a clean line last time and will likely show more tonight. Beware of 7, Whole Nother here. Here come your 9th race trotters on parade. I've got this one wide open, so do many others. Field led by the 1, Zach to the Max, racing for Megan O'Neill, Burt Moore training Andy Moore in the sulky. Francis Gilmet, owner, trainer of 2, Moscow Moon, Austin Sori. Dennis Duford owning, Ashley Duford trains 3, Junior, Rob Doyle up. Number 4, Satin Pajamas, Jeff O'Brien owning, training, driving, sharing. Ownership with Eldon and Carouette Loafer along with Pamela Baum. Paul McKenzie owning, training, and driving. Number 5, Built to Last. Season debuter here. All-Star Goldie, the 6, Samuel Filion for All-Star Farms along with Steve Watson. Steve trains. And then an outside chance for 7, Whole Nother for Ted Smallwood of PEI. It's Gary McDonald training. Travis Henry listed this week for Whole Nother. 7 trotters all on gate for the exactor try. Super late double right here. So the 7 Whole Nother was hoping and getting a clean line in the latest, where he made a move on the wide side to finish 5th. The break before that, his return race to London from the Maritimes, he made a break in the early going, took every chance away. So Whole Nother was clean in the latest, and we're expecting a bit more from this one tonight. Travis Henry hopping on board to catch drive for trainer Gary McDonald. Number 5, Built to Last. This one owned, trained, and driven by Paul McKenzie. Second best in a qualifier over Flamborough on February 1st. Closing up sharply, a quick quarter on the end, 29-3, to just miss by a head in that qualifier. One to think about, 9-1 here. The return race, Built to Last. Two to one action for the 6 All-Star Goldie, co-owned, trained by Steve Watson. Samuel Filion stays on board. After finishing second last time out, was leading most of the way. Backed off into third through that third quarter. Came back for the deuce against Billie Jean Queen. So this is All-Star Goldie, an early speed threat here. And right now a co-favorite at 2-1 with number 2, Moscow Moon. And speaking of Moscow Moon, here we go. Another one with good early speed to work with. Francis Gilmet, Austin Sori teaming up. It's been a strong combination recent weeks here in London. A 7-year-old son of wheeling and dealing here. Got the show dough in the latest. After touching down on the lead, nearing 3/4, just gave it up late. A little bit short in that one. That was a return race after missing about 4 months of racing action. So going back on a rotation here, almost a regular rotation. This 2, Moscow Moon. We could expect more. Right now the players think so. 9-5. Starting car getting set to roll into position. Last call to get in. On the late double, trotters onto a group of pacers in our 10th and final. Getting word, broken equipment for the 2, returning to the lower turn for an adjustment. Again, going to recall them here for race number 9 of 10. Broken equipment for the 2. Moscow Moon, who's been taking the action here. Right now, a second choice, 2-1. 5-2 behind. The 6, All-Star Goldie. Again, it's 2. Moscow Moon returning to the lower turn. Looks like the head check came undone. We'll see if it just needs a touch-up or if it is, in fact, broken. Looks like owner-trainer Francis Guillemette out to hook back the head check here on 2, Moscow Moon. Maybe some fine tinkering with a bit of an adjustment there for the head check. It appears he's good to go. Austin Sawyer will turn him back in here. We'll get these trotters underway here shortly. And again, a wide open trotting event here, it appears. Number 6, All-Star Goldie, taking the favorite status just prior to post time here at 8-5. Alrighty, one more time. Following the recall for number 2, Moscow Moon, who lost the head check. Just an adjustment. Good to go right now. Moscow Moon from post 2. One more time, the gate's moving. Alrighty, race 9 trotters onto the upper turn. On the inside, Zach to the Max, then Moscow Moon, Junior, Satin Pajamas in the center. Built to last on the return, then it's All-Star Goldie, Whole Nother. All 7 noses on gate. Into the stretch. They're picking up speed. Here they come. And the speed coming from the outside, 2. They're off. All-Star Goldie and Whole Nother towards the inn. Moscow Moon and Zach to the Max wants to stack them up. For Andy Moore on through the opening turn. All-Star Goldie working for the lead and finding it now at even money. This is All-Star Goldie to the top. Second best as Zach to the Max trotting third is Moscow Moon inside a midfield 4th for Whole Nother. Gapping in the 5th spot, a gap of 4 to Junior. Then came Satin Pajamas, and at the back of the bus, built to last in his return race. 28-3, deceptively quick here for pace setter, All-Star Goldie. And Philion's got himself a handful here of All-Star Goldie. The lead has become 3 full lengths. Zach to the Max holding down second, Moscow Moon continuing third. A Whole Nother following up this hot early pace provided by All-Star Goldie. Tippy-tap reminders. Slap of the wheel disc, and it's time to go for All-Star Goldie. Put up the half in 58-4, moving on for second. Moscow Moon, gapping in the pocket, went Zach to the max. A toe up in fourth for Whole Nother. Still a gap of 5 now to Junior, coming ahead of Satin Pajamas. And still the trailer is built to last up and towards 3/4. Strides begin to shorten up here on All-Star Goldie. Getting closer now is Moscow Moon. Whole Nother being chased up on the 3 wide side third, 129-4 at 3/4. Still going forward though. This is All-Star Goldie. The strides were shortening up, but the strides are shortening on the others as well. Moscow Moon clinging to second against Whole Nother. And holding down fourth was Zach to the max. This was All-Star Goldie just absolutely bottoming out this field of trotters. She's almost there. She's going to need the line. She's coming to a walk. All-Star Goldie was just trying to hold off Moscow Moon on the line. Finishing up in third, Whole Nother. And Zach to the max did hold fourth, 202-4. All-Star Goldie at even money. She had a big lead turning for home. All-Star Goldie, she needed every bit of this stretch to hold on. Moscow Moon almost got to her. Just enough. All-Star Goldie all the way. Then it was Moscow Moon, Whole Nother. Zach to the max. Stayed on for fourth. Horse players played it right. It's the favorites. First through fourth with a 6-2, 7-1. Unofficial. All-Star Goldie coming back. A 5-year-old daughter of Muscle up the goal. Out of Stuck on Diggin' by Lucky Chucky for All-Star Farms of Billbank. Steve Watson of Well, Steve Trading. Samuel Filion driving this one to her 10th career win. It's her first of 2025. Bottoms out the field here in 202-4. She's your even money favorite, and she's your winner of race number 9. Congratulations. All-Star Goldie paid $4.30. Exactor $10.40. $1 try $13.45. Super for $1.46 even. The 20 center $9.20. On to our finale. Full field of 8 on the pace for the exactor. Try and high five. Garrett Rooney will now drive the 4. MVP Kamala. That was a late driver change given earlier. Garrett Rooney for the 4. MVP Kamala. Five minutes to post time, race 10, so it's the 9th race rundown. Zach to the max 4th, Moscow Moon 2nd, Junior 5th, Satin Pajamas 6th, Built to Last 7th, All-Star Goldie, the race winner, Whole Nother 3rd. From the top, 4, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 3. There's how close it got in race number 9. All-Star Goldie just enough to hold off Moscow Moon at the finish. A little over 2 minutes away from the 8 Pacers. We'll see in race number 10 for a high five finale. Tenth and final, getting set for a post parade here. It's fillies and mares on the pace. $20,000 claiming tags, non-winners $25,000 life. My top selection, I'll stick to it here, is 2. Martini Please, just missing last time out in making her second start. Back off a long layoff. This one came in from Western Canada, showing lines over the 5/8 track at Fraser Downs in BC. Second best over London at a big price in her latest. She'll face the one that just beat her, Hot Cocoa, next door at 3-5. The price is right for 2. Martini Please. Again, second right there in her latest. A strong, super high five threat here, in my opinion. Live look from our paddock. Horses have exited the building. They will be stepping out here on Post Parade momentarily. Stand by. Introducing your field for the finale. Again, these are fillies and mares, $20,000 claimers that are non-winners. $25,000 life. You're looking at 1 Porch Pirate for Troy Cochran, Michelle Sherman, Larry Delalas. Troy training, Daryl Thiessen stays on. Martini, please. Adipose 2 for Nicole Loeffler. Kevin Stevens, Robert Reed trains. Paul McKenzie on board. Number 3, Hot Cocoa Racing for Francis Dumichel, own a Standardbred 2023 group. Robert Dolly, Daniel Davis. Francis trains with Samuel Filion, trying to come right back here. Garrett Rooney now driving for MVP Kamala. This one owned and trained by Ernest Party. Lucy and Ethel, the 5. Austin Sorey drives for Doug Good and Gord McDonald. Gord trains. Number 6, Queen of the Deck Racing for Kim and Brad McNiven, Tom Broadhurst, and Doug Haywood. Scott McNiven training. Lauren House on 6. 7 outside for Gracie T. Comes off the big win. Second time Lasix this evening for Gracie T. Owned by Rod Duford, Ashley Duford. Conditions, Rob Doyle in the sulky. Rounding out this one, number 8, Big Girl Dreams from the trailing spot, owned by Janet O'Brien. Cass Schneider trains. Sean O'Brien is in the sulky. 8 Pacers on the end of tonight's card. It's the exactor. Try and high 5. Good luck. So number 2, Martini, please. The last time we spoke about her, she was holding around 10-1. Right now, she is a clear second choice at 5-2. Paul McKenzie, sharp winning drive back in race 8 aboard a Quiet Assurances. Her return race in Ontario gets the job done. Paul will get a good shot to take down the finale here aboard 2. Martini, please. Again, the BC Invader. She was bred out in BC by Ashley Ederer along with Jim Marino. Now for new connections here. This will be her 3rd Ontario start. He's showing those lines at a Fraser Downs in BC where she showed a 56 speed there. Just missing a last time out. She left very sharp. From outside post 7, I could see her racing on or near the lead in this one. 3-1 currently. Martini, please. Maybe for McKenzie here. Less than 2. Very tough to ignore Hot Cocoa in this one. She's a winner of 3 from her last 4 over London. She closed up well. She came from way back on the wide side last time out. She doesn't have a whole lot of early gate speed to work with. She is a known closer, this Hot Cocoa, daughter of my MVP. She bred to trot, but she's been all pace here in the Forest City. Number 1, Porch Pirate, fitting in well. Excellent check getter. Over London this race meet, nothing but seconds, thirds, and fourths throughout the program lines. Does have that 155 life best taken over Grand River Raceways 5/8 last summer. 3-time winner, trying to find that winning form with a rail advantage in Thiessen. Number 1, Porch Pirate, taking late action here. A sharp drop right now. 6-5 going postward. Tenth race, finale, London, gates moving. Well, thank you all for playing along tonight, supporting the racing action here at the Raceway at Western Fair District. We are back 4 days a week. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, All 5:50 start times. Wishing everyone all the best on a night at the 36th annual edition of the O'Brien Awards tomorrow evening near Mississauga. Top of the stretch here. Pacers include Porch Pirate, Martini Please, Hot Cocoa, MVP Kamala, Lucy and Ethel, Queen of the Deck, Gracie T, Big Girl Dreams trails out, and here they come. They're off in the center, MVP Kamala, and from the wide side, Gracie T, Martini Please, pushing on through. Going to stack up 3 and 4 high into that opening turn. Porch Pirate came through along the inside. Martini Please wants to lead. Martini Please at 7-2, being asked to go on in here. Porch Pirate took her through the opening turn, left out there in third, MVP Kamala. No room at the inn for that one tonight. Fourth, Best Away for Big Girl Dreams out there in fifth. Parked Gracie T. Then along the inside, Lucy and Ethel. Another parking ticket issued to Hot Cocoa, who's out there next to last. Trailing was Queen of the Deck. Quarter mile clocked up 29-3 for this pace setter. Martini Please and Mackenzie. The pocket trip for Porch Pirate. MVP Kamala, the big long shot, longest shot on the board, in fact, getting the uncovered parked out mile this evening. Halftime leader, Martini Please, tapped it up there, 102. She was 32-2 through that second quarter. So Martini Please showing the way with Porch Pirate right there in second, traveling third. Big Girl Dreams, 3 deep on the outside now for Gracie T. A kind of nightmarish trip for the 2-5 favorite, Hot Cocoa. She is still last, and now she's asked to travel 4 wide as they roll up and by 3 quarters. Martini Please still doing good things up front. Second best on the outside for Porch Pirate. Big Girl Dreams in play. She's out there 3 deep and gaining for O'Brien. Hot Cocoa from last has moved into 4. She's going to get a shot with an 8 left to go. Fanning 4 across. Show 'em if you got 'em. Time in the finale. Big Girl Dreams trying to take control in between Pacers, Porch Pirate, a grandstand side again for Hot Cocoa from an improbable spot. She gets there. Hot Cocoa on top. It got really close for second. 2-0, 3 and 4. No doubt about the winner, Hot Cocoa. Very close for the deuce in here. Hot Cocoa, though, overcomes what we were calling a nightmarish trip. And she did not disappoint as the heavy favorite here come up on the grandstand side to get it all. Once again, that's 2 in a row over London for Hot Cocoa. On her way back. Winning combination for the high five. You've got a 2-5 favorite over a 45-1 bomber in Queen of the Deck for a second. So it's a 3-6, 1, 8, and 5. Winning combination required to cash in on the high five. Here comes Hot Cocoa. 4-year-old daughter of my MVP and of Miss Dangles by Ken Workington. Bred to trot. She's all pace over London. Owned by Francis Dumichel. Own a standardbred 2023 group. Robert Dolly. Daniel Davis, Francis Training. Samuel Filion takes down the late double tonight. All the way with All-Star Goldie. Circles them with Hot Cocoa for victory. In 2-0, 3 and 4. Congratulations. Alrighty, going official here. $2.80 for hot cocoa on that win price. $79.40 the exactor. Dollar try, $2.80. 65. The high five 20-cent ticket came back at $1,500. $25 and change. 2 to 5 fave on top of the high five. Over $1,500 returned on a 20-cent wager. The late double onto race number 10. Late double came back at $6.20. Pick 3, $7.83. Dollar pick 4, $63.80. The pick 5, 20-cent ticket, $75.05. The story here, though, hot cocoa overcomes a tough trip to get there and tops a high five as a heavy favorite, over $1,500 on the 20-center. Porch Pirate was third. Martini Please 6. Hot Cocoa won it. MVP Kamala 8. Lucy and Ethel 5th. Queen of the Deck 2nd. Gracie T 7. Big Girl Dreams finished up 4th. From the top, a 3, 6, 1, 8, 5, 2, 7, and 4. Samuel Filion wins the 9th and takes the 10th and final for 2 in a row. Hot Cocoa. That'll do it for the live action tonight. The wagering come in just shy of $400,000. Thanks so much for playing tonight, and always, we'll come back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday next week, 5:50 start times. Enjoy your weekend. From the Island of Sky, Sugared Oil. We'll catch you with the O'Briens.